What is going on, everybody? Repel here, and I am so pleased to bring you guys our very first Pokemon Sword and Shield Wi-Fi battle. And to start it off, I am going to showcase a post-commentary Sword and Shield multi-battle. That's right, I got my partner in crime Derpkey and myself against two opponents. This was a lot of fun, and honestly, I did not expect multi-battle to be this much fun, just because of the Dynamax. So anyway, again, I want to mention this is post-commentary, but I am going to pick 3 Pokemon along with my teammate. In my side, I'm going to pick the Kommo-o, Toxtricity, and Gyarados. And before I do jump into this Wi-Fi battle, I just want to ask all my viewers to just, hey, drop a like, make sure to comment. You can also share your friend code if you need to. I'll gladly add you. And also answer the comment question of the day. My comment question of the day is, what is your favorite Galar region Pokemon? Your favorite all-time Gen 8 Pokemon. What is it? Me personally, I really like, if I really had to pick, I think it would be Galarian Rapidash. Anyway, we're going to jump right onto this battle now. So we're up on the red corner against the blue corner. So yeah, this is basically doubles. You have 2 people. So my opponent will lead off with the Ludicolo and Aegislash, while we decide to lead off with our own Runerigus and Gyarados. One thing about Gyarados is it does leave an Intimidate, so it does Intimidate and drop the attack of both opponents, so that's fantastic. There is no time limit, however, each move I'm only given 60 seconds, but overall the battle itself is actually not limited. So here, we really want to get rid of that Aegislash, because Aegislash is probably the most offensive Pokemon out of there. Regardless, my teammates, Runerigus, is actually quite weak to both the Ludicolo and the Aegislash, just because it's a ghost and ground, so yeah. But yeah, speaking of which, Sword and Shield is here, and I'm just so pumped to be part of this. And honestly, because Sword and Shield is here, and because I just finished every single thing. I finished all the story, I finished beating the Elite Four. Well, it's not even called the Elite Four, but I finished the Champions League, and I did everything. And so I'm really pumped, and I'm so excited to finally play some online battles. So I did go for a Waterfall on his Aegislash. It doesn't really do too much because it was in its shield form, but speaking of shield form, he will break out of that and go straight for the Shadow Ball. And because Aegislash is such a monster, and because of the limited decks in this generation, Aegislash has such a strong presence in the metagame. And you can we can see that, like, Aegislash not only took my attack so well, but he basically just finished my teammate's Pokemon. So, unfortunately, my teammate's Pokemon could not even move, but however, she will send out something with a very strong vengeance. While my Gyarados is still looking pretty fresh, so, you know, it's not too bad. We are currently behind, right? And I do get the chance to actually go for Dynamax. However, I don't think I really want to go for Dynamax just yet, because it's way too early. You know, we got 5 Pokemon. She lost 1, but you know, we still have a lot of more turns to go. So I rather wait it out just in case. I don't want to use my one and only Dynamax too soon. My teammate does go for the Rillaboom, and does go for the U-turn, which is super duper effective, and not to mention she does get the hell out of here because, well, you know, you can't really expect Aegislash. I really thought Aegislash was going to go for the King Shield. I thought it was going to be really super obvious, but it turns out he doesn't. So that's why we both kind of avoid attacking the Aegislash, but a little bit of regret Had I known that the Aegislash would have just stayed in shield form, I would have gladly just went for a waterfall. Those Shadow Balls are no joke, absolutely no joke. So at this point, we got a little bit tired of that Aegislash. Like honestly, that Aegislash is too problematic. It needs to go now. On the other hand, the Ludicolo is sitting at such a sliver of HP. We also want to get rid of them, so we figured, hey, maybe we can get rid of them both at the same time. Both of us are water types, and especially the Barraskewda. The Barraskewda is actually a pure water type, so it will actually get hurt by a super effective grass move, so we really want to get rid of that Ludicolo as well. Unfortunately, my Gyarados is sitting at such relatively low HP, I figured this may be the last turn Gyarados could attack. So Aegislash could go for the what's it called, Shadow Sneak, but something tells me it won't. Speaking of Aegislash, yes, here we go. The opponent will go for his very first Dynamax on his side of the field. Now keep in mind, because we're actually fighting in pairs, so we only see the Dynamax in one side, but we actually still can see a potential Dynamax on the other left-hand side of the opponent's team. Anyway, my teammate does go for the Ice Fang, and that will completely destroy Ludicolo. And I did just go for an attack, but unfortunately it doesn't do it as much, and I will definitely go down to this max rockfall. So it makes me wonder what the original move was. Probably like a rock slide or something, but because of that move it also activates the Sandstorm, which is very dangerous to us because none of us can take a Sandstorm except for Aegislash. Honestly, I'm quite sad that Gyarados did go down. However, this brings me something new, something fresh. And I figured I would try out my Kommo-o right here, right now. And hopefully, maybe I can squeeze one Dragon Dance. Kommo-o is just a sight to behold. So this is actually my Jolly Nature Kommo-o. A pure physical threat, right? I don't actually use Clanging Scales. I don't use Dragon Pulse. It knows Outrage, it knows Close Combat, and I also give it an Iron Head because it's a Steel type, and you know, it's also a very interesting Fairy counter. I do get to Dynamax here. My Dynamax is charged up, but at the same time, I'm a little greedy. I kind of want to just go for a Dragon Dance. So, yeah. I believe the Aegislash still has like 2 more turns of Dynamax, so a little frightening, but I will actually just let my teammate Barraskewda just hit it with a Liquidation. So honestly, I want to kind of go back to the common question today. Like my favorite Galar Pokemon actually just might be Barraskewda, because Barraskewda has such amazing stats. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Barraskewda has one of the fastest speed and the highest physical attack in the game. And knowing me, I love water types, so it actually just might be a Barraskewda. But please, guys, answer the comment question today. What is your favorite Galarian Pokemon? I think the Sawk couldn't do anything, so, you know, we're good. This Sandstorm is kind of bumming me out, but at the same time, we get to see the unfathomable, the Phantom Pokemon, the oh so powerful and terrifying Mew. Luckily, I did go for the Dragon Dance, so I actually outspeed everyone in this field. All 4 of my Pokemon, all 4 of every 4 Pokemon here, I am the fastest. So it's still too early to celebrate. We are currently at 4-4, so you know, we have 4 Pokemon, my opponent has 4 Pokemon, so anything goes. We decided to just go pour all our efforts into Mew. Unfortunately, Mew being Mew still takes it, but we did end up flinching Mew, so that's really fantastic. The Sawk continues to go for a counter, but luckily none of us actually even attacked Sawk, so this is really hilarious. 2 turns he decides to go for a counter, and no one even bothered touching Sawk. I figured I did go for a Dragon Dance. I did get that +1 attack and speed. I figured, you know what, now's the time. I'm going to Dynamax, And because I'm so strong and boosted, I'm gonna try to one-hit KO this Sawk. Hopefully it works. So we do get to showcase my Dynamax in Kommo-o. This is wonderful, like absolutely terrifying. Again, I did go for that Dragon Dance, so my Dynamax attacks are even more powerful now. And honestly, as much as I miss Mega Evolutions, I'm actually quite happy to, you know, try out Dynamaxing. Like, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I know it's only 3 turns, but it's so cool, so badass. And because of Dynamaxing, I am able to one-shot Sawk. So even if Sawk wanted to do counter, I'm afraid that's not possible. And my teammate successfully finishes Mew. So in just that one turn, we hustled those 2 Pokemon. But it's still not over yet. Both of them still have 2 more Pokemon fresh in their disposal. And of course, the person in the right sends out Eternatus, the also powerful Poison and Dragon Pokemon. And the other opponent sends out Weavile, which I am also weak to. I'm weak to Eternatus's Dragon move. I am weak to Weavile's Ice move. But I figured, I think Eternatus is a little bit more frightening. Just a little bit. So, I'm going to go for my +1 Max Whirlwind coming from Kommo-o in Dynamax form. Let's just see this awesome animation. And there you go. Eternatus can't even stand against Kommo-o. And now we're left with just Weaviles. It's like 2-on-1s. This is really fantastic. Did go for the Ice Fang, you know, just in case the Eternatus does survive, but unfortunately, it did not. And the Weavile is left. So, hope you guys are enjoying Sword and Shield, because I definitely am. And, you know, from this video forward, I'm probably gonna try to upload, like, as much as I can. One thing that I am kind of bummed out is there is no more versus recorder. I cannot save my battles, so I do have to record everything in advance or maybe even live, but hey, that's not gonna stop me. Weavile does go for the dig. Unfortunately, actually doesn't do too much. But, you know, moves like dig, fly, dive, and Phantom Force actually are very useful in this generation, because these 2-turn moves can stall out Dynamax. So, and I do just go for that finishing blow with the Outrage. So that was that. That was quite a clean Kommo-o sweep. Thank you so much for watching, viewers. If you guys do enjoy this battle, hey, remember to leave a like and go ahead and scroll down and just comment the question of the day. What is your favorite Galarian Pokemon? Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys in the next Wi-Fi battle.